4, 5 scatter plots. A scatter plot is a graph with points plotted, so we will put some points to show a relationship between two sets of data. So let's see what kind of data we have here. Okay, we have car brands. These are different type of car, and their prices here, and their economic fuel economy, how much fuel they use. Let's put them on a graph. Okay, the graph is here. Now let's choose different type of pen here. That's pen is what it is. Okay, that's okay now. Now the brand A has 25 million as cost and 180. So 25 is between 24 and 26, and 180 is here. So 24, that's okay, that's the point, the first point. The other is 19 and 150. 19 and 150 is that one. Okay, very good. 34 and 220. So 34, it goes 220, so that's the line of 220 as you see. Okay, very good. 28, 200. So 28 goes to 200. That's the point. Yeah, 200. That's okay. Here 200 goes. 28 I said. 22, 170. 22, 170. What was 27? I wrote 25. What was the 25? Is 180. Oh, that's the wrong point. I put 160. 180 is that one. Let's clean that. Let's move point to the 180. Now it's true. Okay. These are not a linear. They are not collinear points. So we cannot draw a line that's passed through all of them. As you see, that's not a line. So let's make a little thick line here. But still, I can see that one. These points are around that one. So you see, all of the points around this line. Not exact on the line, but around this line and very closer to the line. So we can say there is a relation between these points. So the cost of the when the cost of the car is increased, even their fuel used increase. So you need to, when you buy a expensive car, so it use more fuel, so you pay for fuel extra too. So when one of them increase according to this table, so the fuel economy increase, either you need to pay more for the gas. But the part is important part here. Sorry, let's choose that one. Okay, the important part here, how we put these points. So you already know. For example, 19, 150, put the points. Just we put the points here. That's how we draw scatter points. This is from that table. That's okay. Now see how we decided, is there any correlation or not? Is there any relation? Correlation and relation are same thing, so we are going to use correlation here. Okay. As you see, if the points are very closer to the line on this, and the slope is positive, the slope is positive, it is going up, we call it positive correlation, and there is a strong one because the points are very closer to the line. So when the slope is positive, the line you draw its slope is positive, and the points very closer to this line, we call it positive correlation and strong one. If we can draw a line, but the points are some far away, some of them far away from this line, we call it, there is a weak correlation, but important, but it's positive. So positive means positive slope, the line has positive slope, so positive correlation. If you cannot draw any line, so they are all different types separated randomly around the graph, we will say no correlation. If the line, slope of the line is negative, we say negative correlation. If same idea, strong and weak, if the points closer to the line and far away from the line. What does that mean, positive and negative? What is the idea? For positive correlation, both data sets increase together. So when you increase one value, the second value increase too. Or when you, by the other way, when you decrease a value, the second value decrease too. So that's the positive correlation. Negative correlation, one data increase, the other decrease. One data decrease, the other increase. They are opposite way. So we call it negative correlation. Let's see some idea. For example, in the first the first one, the area of a house in a given neighborhood and its price. When you buy a small one, you pay a little money. When the area of the house big, you pay lots of money. So when the area increase, the price is increased. That's a positive correlation. So the number of weeks a CD has been out and the total sales. So the weeks share goes. So first week they sell. Second week they sell a little. So third week they sell a little, but the total all the time increase. Even they sell a little, the total will increase. So that's positive again. Hours in a flight and the number of passengers. It doesn't matter how long the plane flight, the passenger or the flight is longer, the distance is longer. So it doesn't affect the passenger. There is no relationship between the hours in the flight and the number of passengers. So no correlation. There is no correlation, no relation between these two. The number of hours in a flight and the amount of fuel remain. When the plane flight more and it will use the fuel and remaining will be less. So the level of fuel, when you flight more, the level of the fuel will be lower. So one of them increase, the other is decrease, negative correlation.